Hello everyone. This is my very first video, so this will be, I guess, in my uh, history archive, and this will be really interesting to be able to go and look back on as my first video on YouTube, and you can see little Dexter here in the background. And I do. If I decide to continue to upload videos, and sorry, once again, like I said, this is my first video, so just bear with me. If I decide to add additional videos and stuff in the future, which I would like to, I will get better. Have a better setup with a better camera, better sound. I will be hopefully in my own nice apartment, and I can have a sort of nice little setup where I'm not like I'm currently at, where I'm sort of transitioning in my living situation. So I'm actually at a hotel right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna sort of have a variety of different videos I think that I'm going to be uploading, and I might sort of hone in on something, certain topics or something specific in the near future when I decide sort of what I want to focus on. But for this first video, I want to talk a little bit about Lexapro, which I think seems to be a really hot topic for a lot of people nowadays, and it is something really important in general. Anxiety and depression is important, to be able to talk about and to look at different ways of sort of healing the anxiety and depression that someone that you may be feeling, that I have felt in the past, and still do sometimes. And sorry if I'm saying a lot. That's something else I'm going to work on. Yeah, my public speaking is going to have to get a little better. Anywho, so Lexapro is something I have used in the past for probably a few years now, kind of on and off. And I'm still on Lexapro. I'm on 5 milligrams right now. And I've taken in the past 2.5 milligrams for some period of time. And the most I've been up to is 5 milligrams. I haven't gone up to 7.5, 10, 20. I haven't gone that high. I just haven't really felt the need to really go that high. I've thought about it sometimes, depending on kind of how I'm feeling. But currently I'm on 5 milligrams. Previously I was on 2.5 for 6 months or so. And what I can say is Lexapro definitely can help quite a bit for, I think, quite a bit of people. It's not going to always help everyone. I think when it comes to some of these medications for anxiety or depression, or even supplements that people might try, or anything really, people are going to have things that they think work better for them, and things that may not, they might not get the best feeling from necessarily. So having said that, Lexapro is, if you're looking at starting a medication, if you're talking to your doctor, which is certainly important, if you're talking to your doctor about these these medications that you can try, or at least I recommend, and you can talk to your doctor about it, looking into Lexapro. It is, in my opinion, it has been very helpful through in the past 6 months or a year, especially in the winter, which I'm trying to move out of the Midwest currently, because I do suffer pretty significantly from seasonal affective disorder. So living in the Midwest, not so good for that. But I've been here for a long time. So I'm trying to actually move to San Diego next month. I'm super stoked about that. And I hope to be able to upload some great videos, hopefully, in the near future. And I can talk about kind of my transition from the Midwest, Wisconsin, Chicago area to San Diego. So so I do plan to talk quite a bit more, and I'm super open to talk to people about Lexapro specifically, or anxiety and depression in general. That's something I'd like to talk to people about. So hopefully we can have some sort of a conversation going, or get some conversation going. But Lexapro, what I will say, when you do start the medication, the side effects of starting, for the first month to 2 months, I'm not gonna lie, it takes quite some time. The initial side effects can be pretty daunting, and if you can get past those, if you just stick with it, it will get better day by day. It is tough at first, I'm not gonna lie, but once you get past the first few weeks, first month, going into the second month, you should start to feel better. You should start, your anxiety levels hopefully are going to be starting to go down, and you'll start feeling a sense of calm. That's what I've really gotten from the medication. Excuse me, and it should, ideally, it's supposed to start helping your depression as well, and just start kind of lifting some of that depression and making that go away, and just kind of feeling, in general, feeling better. And so it did take, I can remember when I first got onto Lexapro, it took some time, but after 6 to 8 weeks, I definitely started to feel a difference and started to feel better, much better, much of the time. So with that being said, you do have to stick with it. If you don't stick with it, and you only take it for a week, and you unfortunately are going to feel some of those initial side effects. At least many people do. I think some might not. But if you don't stick with it, it's not going to do anything. So, and then the last thing, I'm going to try to keep my video short. I don't want to ramble on forever, because I know people like to just have shorter videos to watch. I mean, we're not here to watch a movie, right? Come on. So the last thing I was going to say is that some of the side effects after 2 months in, 3 months in, 4 months in, and beyond, some of the long-term side effects are definitely a lowered sort of emotional state that I experience. I still experience emotion, and I think most people would too. It really kind of depends on the dose you're on, I think, but somewhat lowered emotional state. I cry less often. I think that's one of the things, and with that, sexual drive definitely can go down. You might still have that, but you might still have some libido, but it just might be reduced, which is annoying for a lot of people. And a little bit of lethargy. So just keep in mind, you might feel a little more lethargic, a little more tired, and slightly less motivated to just do general tasks, reading or doing homework or writing or perhaps working. You might just have a little bit lowered motivation. So keep that in mind. And I think when it comes to these side effects, everybody might experience them a little differently. So, but with that in mind, I just want to make sure, the major takeaway I think from this video is Lexapro most definitely helps a lot of people. It helped me. I've definitely felt a lot better since starting Lexapro. I am actually considering lowering the dose again and or going off of it soon, so I definitely want to be able to upload a video and talk about that situation. But but for the time being, it definitely can help. So if it's something you're looking into, something you're considering, just mention it to your doctor. They may mention Lexapro as a first sort of treatment or something to try. But nonetheless, so thank you. I'm going to leave the video at about 10 minutes here. So thanks for watching. You are some of the lucky ones to see my first video uploaded to YouTube. And like I said, I want to be able to start uploading more. I want to focus on health, diet, sort of all of these different, important factors of our lives that influence how we feel, influence your mental state, influence anxiety and depression perhaps specifically, and I have some other things that I'm going to be talking about soon as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment for me. I'm, like I said, more than happy to discuss and talk about Lexapro or anything related to anxiety, depression, or whatever you're thinking about, and hope to be able to post some more videos in the near future that you can take a look at and again talk to me, and hopefully I can talk to you. The idea also is to be able to speak and sort of open dialogue with others that are in my same position, which is really, really important, I think. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, and if you enjoyed it, please feel free to hit the like button, as everyone says, and feel free to subscribe. But like I said, I'm going to very likely start uploading more videos. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace and love to you.